Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Today it is June 19, 2020. Pacific time. It is 12:08 p.m. Um, from today we will explain exam topics like what we have done on June 15. And in fact, we have a plan. We have a plan like what uh, for explaining the exam topics, what we have done, and we want to we want to make like another lessons because this 100 topics they covered almost all the information, almost all the information of Heshoutang natural health system. So when we explaining these topics, and we will extend the information according to the topics, and then we want to cover all the booking information. And this is looks like another kind of time to do the Heshoutang natural health system training. So this means these 100 topics, and it will not be done by just 1 hour. And because we will explain much more extended information, it could maybe take about 1 week or 2 weeks. So this means it is another kind of lessons. So I hope the people can can watch this carefully also, and because this time we giving teaching according to the exams. So this will be good for you to know what it really is about the Heshoutang exams. After this, we will mainly to explain the cases. So firstly, we explain the book directly, right? Secondly, according to exams, we explain the book. Okay. The thirdly is we are according to cases, because possibly one case can cover all booking information. Possibly one book can cover all the book information. So with this, and with different kind of ways to explain the Heshoutang natural health system, and it will make people more easily. Sure, later on we will invite the testimonials, the people, the clients, okay, who have already whatever finished the plans, very good health, and we will invite them into the video, into the Heshoutang media, to explain to explain the information too. So in fact, we have a lot of ways uh, to uh, to teach the lessons. We have a lot of ways to explain to spread our information. So anyway, so from today we will start to use to use the we will start to use the exams to explain our natural health books. Okay, this is interesting. This idea is I get it yesterday. Okay, this is book. Third one will come. The third one will come. The second one. Okay. Um, the word is clear or no? The word here, the picture is clear or no? It's clear. Okay, let's see. Yes, it could be clear. Okay. If I'm inside, it's clear or no? Like that, like right now. If this kind of words is clear or no. So anybody, if you're online, you can give the text reply, and yeah. But anyway, I will read. I will read. Okay. We need the pen. What kind of color is better? See, the red. Red is good. On the white, the red is good. You know. You know. In fact, in fact, for the exam, right? Uh-oh. It's not safe unless it's top. Because because before those topics, there are some information is listed here. It's listed here. I do not know if you have read it, this kind of information or not. Or not. For here, the information like, welcome to join the world #1 natural health system, the Horizontal natural health system. Yes, this test is designed for our respectable applicants to get Horizontal member certificate to start their own business. To start their own business. So from this information, we want to explain like what this kind of exam is designed for our respectable applicants to get custom member certificate, custom member certificate. Before it is called Heshoutang practitioner certificate. According to the law, right now we call it is Heshoutang member certificate. And the Heshoutang member certificate, it will be shorted for what? Its abbreviation is HMC. HMC. And this certificate, the ID number of this certificate, it will be used for for our people to use the new system, and the ID of the Heshoutang member certificate, it will be a login account username of the new management system. So this means anybody if they want to use the Heshoutang new management system, they have to pass the exam to get this Heshoutang member certificate to start their own business. So this is required. This is required because system will identify your Heshoutang member certificate ID, okay, as a username, and to log in to connect with every record in the system. So this means it is required. It is a required information. It is a required action. And also for here, this means to start their own business. So this verse, in fact, it suggests to you that every people, when you're doing the Heshoutang business, this is yourself. Yourself. Why it is yourself? Because the new management system will issue you credit, even though you have no enough cash to invest Heshoutang, okay, to buy stock. But with the credit, you will get the profit shares too. The profit share, if the company will give you or not. And this is a confirmation for you to be the business owner or not. So this every people have to know. This doesn't depend on paper. This doesn't depend on what the company, what other people will tell you. It depends on if you can get the company profit or not. Profit, okay? Because according to your credit, okay, your credit more, right? You will get more profit. And also when the business win the whole business, and profit more, and you will get more too. So this means what? What is the business owner? Business owner is when the company business going up, your income going up. Nobody can stop this. Nobody can stop this. And when the business down, okay, when the business down, your income will down too. So this is called you will be the business owner. It's not like the salary. The salary, like you get $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. Okay. Once you set it up, that kind of salary for you. When the business is in the per situation, right? And you can get $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, right? But when the business going up big, your income also no big difference. No big difference. So that is called employee. But Heshoutang new management system will issue everybody credit according to your work. Your work, you get achievements, you get credit. Because with that, the company value depend on the value of your work, depend on the contribution of you. So this will unite every people in the system, and to make you to be a business owners. If your achievement is small, you are small business owners. If your achievement is big, you are big business owners. So with this kind of system, with this kind of the rules to make everybody like in the system, like what? Like a small boss, a big boss, huge boss. Because what is boss? The boss is you win the profit shares, your profit from the company profit, and you will gain the income. So this means what? This means Heshoutang offer you opportunities to business owner for everybody. It's not only the people you have a lot of money, you have a lot of the sources, you have a lot of that, and you can be a boss. If you have no money, if you are poor, you cannot be a boss. No. In the new system, okay, you small achievements with your time, okay, with your energy, right? You will be a small business owner. If you have big energy, if you have big ability, you will be big boss also. The boss, it is depends on if you can gain the business profit or not. So that is the first important key to show if you are a business owner or not. So Heshoutang offer opportunities for you to be a business owner, offer a work opportunity for you. So you never think, yes, the Heshoutang should respect other people, but Heshoutang never beg any people to join. We need just to explain everything rules to every people. You understand? You join. You don't understand? You don't need to join. The Heshoutang do not beg, but we will welcome every people. We will respect every people according to the rules what we publicly set up, or we publicly agree. So this is from this kind of words I want to explain more. Okay, and also for here, the exam is 100 scores. 80 score is required, but because according to the reasons, yesterday I have explained the 5 reasons. So we reduced we reduced the scores to pass from 80 to 60. So this means later on, we will use the same level difficulty items, topics, okay? So it could be different exams, it could be different topics, but the level is almost same, okay? So always will be the 60 for pass, okay? Okay. The minutes is still 100 minutes. 100 minutes and 100 scores. 100 scores. Okay. And for this, here, we use the notes. I do not know every people if they read this or not. Why I put it here? Because this kind of information will help you to know how to answer. How to answer. We have our own words to explain the certain things, to give the topics. Like the note is what? On the items or topics below, right? The title, some we used, we must use. We must use. We must use, what means must use? We must use means the products we have to use only. We have to. I give example. I see when the vertigo happen, like when the vertigo happen, what products we must use? When we explain the name MP, we must use. MP we must use. MP is the major formula we must use. This is what we must use. But some people, they ended HF. Some people, they ended MB. You know, we must use only is MP. For this or this, for this is this, possibly we do not use it. Possibly we do not use it. Why? Because if people have vertigo, right? But these people have serious constipation, hard stool from the start until the end. If people with this kind of problems, we cannot use. We will not use happy 40. We will use LD, right? So this is why I see people choose the HF. We give cross. Because this is not a must. This is not must. When the people have vertigo, right? We must use MP, migraine pill, because migraine pill can calm down that kind of vertigos. Vertigos is internal wind, excessive fire toxin, right? Migraine pill can calm down that internal wind and can clean the excessive fire. Can clean about that. So that is why we see we must use is we have to use. Or we can see the major formula, or we can see the king formula we should use. Okay? King formula we should use for vertigo, MP. There is the HF, liver detox, or something. Possibly we will not use. If just hard start only, sure, HF, right? So you have to know the verse. You need to understand the verse what we will use. To avoid people misunderstanding, we put this kind of words here. So I do not know if the people have read this kind of information or not. The next one is we could use. What means we could use? We could use means any possible products we can use. Any possible products. Any possible product is what? It can be as prepared, or when you see this, those kind of products can be put into your memory to choose, to choose, to choose. Possibly use this possible to use. Possibly to use is not we must use. It depends. This is also means if people get the problems A, and you have 5 products can use, or maybe you have 10 products can use, but finally you will choose 1, 2, 3 possibly. So those kind of 5 products or the 10 products, if these 5 or 10 products, the property the property is not opposite with the product's property, what you should use, that's fine. That's all you could use. You could use that we could use is it's like warehouse in your brain, the product name warehouse in your brain to prepare all this. We should choose. Finally, according to main problems, according to the people who complain a lot, we can choose that. So could use means if you use it, it's not wrong. If you use it, it's not wrong. Must use is you have to use this. You have to use this. So this is the verse that we must use, and we could use the difference. Could use the difference. If you understand this, you will know, oh, we must use. We must use is for the like key formula, like major formula, okay? Like major formula. Uh, I do not know how to. Oh, okay. On the information, applicant information for here, like recommend by, recommend by, because we're right now, okay, right now, we're building up the business, we just start, right? Leading masters, some not generated. We generated some, but some we not generated. But some is introducing people. To introduce people also your achievements, including you have old team, you have old people, okay, to recommend. So for now, in the coming several months, whoever people you teach yourself or not, whoever the people you teach yourself or not, whoever you already, whoever you are ready to be a leading master or not, the people you introduced, the people you teach, the people you connected, when they are doing the exams, you need ask them to fill out here the information, if it is recommended by you or not, and put your name. And if you have already passed examination for court members or a leading masters, right? Ask the people to fill out your HM ID number. Yeah, Heshoutang, certificate, member certificate number. With this, sure, we will push you to be a leading master. Okay, like maybe we give you 3 months. We give you 6 months to be a leading master. Okay, and then like in 6 months, and you will be leading master. This means this kind of people will be writing down the leading master as yours, right? As yours by you, right? But sure, if you 6 months you still not become leading master, and this the people we recommend, it has to change, because it has changed to other people. You know why? Because what is the leading master duties? The leading master have to master the whole natural health system to teach people, and their own students, the leading master will the leading master will do the will be the first responsibility for them. Like if your students have any questions, if the people have any questions, if the people have any like difficulties in dealing with their clients, the leading master have to answer them first, have to fix the problems for them first. Cannot all the people, every patient, they ask headquarters, they ask on the top. If that way, no. We need give the people to the we need to give benefit to people, but we also need give the duties, the obligation to people. Since you are receiving your students 5% commission from your students' contribution or the contribution, okay, you should be responsible for them, to answer their questions, to be responsible for them, to be responsible for your students. With this, we make the work split it, not just like by one person or one team to work for all the patients, for all the basic members. So that is why we see at the beginning, like right now, if whatever you already passed exam to be a Heshoutang member Heshoutang member or not, whether you already passed the leading master examination or not, since the people you recommend, you connected, okay, temporarily these people will be your students. You will be their leading master. You will be their leading master. But if you right now do not pass the examination to be a Heshoutang member, or if you right now do not pass the examination to be a teacher, no problem. It's still your students, but we will give you the time. Maybe we can set 6 months. Okay, we set 6 months to make the rules wide, more forgivable. Okay, we give you 6 months, 6 months to be a leading master or to be a basic member. Okay, like this. We will write the rules. We will manage these kind of rules to publish on the website. But sure, if anybody has any questions, they can write on the group. The questions write on the group. We answer on the group. Every information transparent. New management system. We must doing the transparent. All the countries' financial report, the business actions has to be publicly. Transparent makes trust. Trust make our company value big. So for here, recommend by right now, whoever you are already Heshoutang members or not, you are already leading master or not, since you recommend people, you connect people to get these kind of exams, they can input your name, or input your Heshoutang member ID here, okay? Input the name here. And then you will be responsible for your students. You need to answer your students' questions. Your students have any difficulties in dealing with their clients, you will be responsible for answer. First responsible to answer. And also, sure, right now, many people, they have old team. They are worrying if they lose their team or not. This is a very good chance to make good use of your team and trying to put as more people as you can to be your students. This can maximize your benefit. This is the secret. I hope the people who already know this kind of information spread this kind of information to the people who still doubting on something. Okay. The first, here, multi-choice questions. Minimum 1 is correct. Maximum 5 are correct. One score each. Minimum 1, maximum 5. Minimum 1, maximum 5. The first one. Which one does not belong to Heshoutang 5 insists? Which one does not? Firstly, when you're doing something, you have to understand the title. If you do not understand the title, this means you have no target. Your target must be clear. For the exams, the rules or the target, it is on the title. You have to understand the title, what the title wants you to do. When work is same thing. If you work yourself, you have to understand what you are doing. You have to set up the target, what you want to do. If you work in a company employee, you have a boss or you have a manager. The manager give you task. The manager give you the work, and you have to understand the managers, the boss, or the supervisor's words. That words is a title. That words is the information to tell you what you should do. You must be clear for that. If you do not clear for that, how you can achieve? Impossible. So in fact, when we're doing many things, any kind of things, even when we were marking the people's exams, from the action, what they are doing on the topics, we can also read what kind of person it is. I said right now we are explaining the topic, right? We were explaining when we will use the terms to explain topics to teach Heshoutang. concept to teach Heshoutang knowledge, including the health system, including the human beings, including everything. So this is another lesson. This is another lesson. So I'm teaching the people how to treat your work, how to treat your people, how to use what kind of attitude to do. And with this, when I explaining topics, you can also learn many things, how to work, how to treat people, uh, including the family, psychology, weather, everything. So it is not just a simple mark, which one does not belong to quarter 5 inches? None about. Okay, that's all. No, that is no use. We teach for people can do. We teach not for people just to win or lose scores. No. We teach for people can do. Can do what? Can do, can deal, can use, can do what? Can use the natural health system to deal with the clients. Okay? Can work well. Can manage the family well. Can manage the business well. Can be a human being well, as we can, as I know. So it's not that simple. It's not just like, which ones are not belong to quantum 5 instances? Nine above, 1, 2, 3, 4. These all belong to quantum 5 instances. Nothing. If you watch this kind of information, no need to watch. I just give you the correct marks, okay? And from 1 to 100, which one is correct? Okay, we just read it. No. Heshoutang is created, was born for making the people's life better, for making people's health better, for giving the world love, not the love just for several people, not the love just for several people. So we will try to share everything good what we know to people. Which one does not belong to quantum 5 instances? For the 5 instances, for the title I explained, you have to know, okay? It is not like belong to, okay? It does not belong to. When we explain quantum 5 instances, Heshoutang 5 instances is the first class, is the first lessons what we explained publicly. Why the quantum 5 instances is first important? Because it tells people who is Heshoutang, what Heshoutang will do, what Heshoutang will insist on, what Heshoutang claim for the people. This kind of claim not private. This kind of claim not selfish. This kind of claim is not just unable, because right now Heshoutang is not 2 or 3 years ago. The Heshoutang right now is doing the global way, is doing the publicly, and also Heshoutang has more and more correct information to do. Have a lot of more correct experience to do. We need doing the thing correctly. We need doing the thing correctly. We need doing the thing selfishly. Because if you are selfish, you are no people. You have to be selfishless, and then the more people will follow you. If you are selfish, no people follow you. All the company belong to you. What you can do? You can do nothing. Heshoutang 5 insists. First kind of insist according to what our lessons from the old business, from the past time, and this is our like lesson Let's its points. We summarize as 5. The first Heshoutang insist is what? It is one company, one company, one brand, one brand, one management, one health system, one management system, one management system, financial control, lawful control. First thing is, I need to explain. So this is like lessons. To repeat, Heshoutang 5 insists. The first thing is we can see everything in one. Because Heshoutang right now is working on the Heshoutang will not belong to just one people or two people. Heshoutang is working on belong to everybody. Heshoutang is working on belong to everybody. If you want to guarantee that Heshoutang belong to everybody, we must have the correct controls. We must have the correct controls. We must have the correct strategies to work. Otherwise, the business will lose, and people's work cannot be guaranteed. Cannot be guaranteed. Heshoutang will belong to people. The Heshoutang cannot just guarantee one people, two people's benefit. Heshoutang has to guarantee all the people's benefit. How can guarantee all the people's benefit? We will explain one by one. The first one, everything one. The first one. One company. One company, it is Heshoutang company. And the Heshoutang company, the one company, later on, no, from now on, the legal entity name, the legal entity name is Heshoutang Holdings Inc. Heshoutang Holdings Inc. This will be the only company to own all of the world. All of the world. Right now, some countries, we already registered the company. We already registered the company. Whatever. Later on, it will be the Heshoutang Holdings Inc. to participate as major shareholders, as major. And also all registration will, according to correct lawful transfer. Like I give example, like Canada Heshoutang, before I used my personal name to be the members in Canada, right? Later on, we will use Heshoutang Holdings Inc. My name will be removed from there. My name will be removed from there. My name will be removed from there. And Africa too, Europe too. Heshoutang Holdings Inc. will be only the owners. Will be only the owners of the company registration. Okay. With this, we can avoid a lot of things. a lot of trouble. Before we have experienced a lot. We have experienced a lot, you know. Some people, because they have big talk to win our trust, and we ask them to register the products, we ask them to register the brand, okay? And someday later, they cannot achieve, they cannot work, cannot work, they cannot work. But they hold that kind of company name, they hold that kind of product name, not ask other people to do, not ask other people to do. Even though they do not want to follow the legal transfer processing to transfer. In fact, we are using the Heshoutang Holdings Inc. on the top to do the registrations, including the company registration, including the products registration. If we do like this way, Heshoutang cannot run the local business directly. Maximum, we just send some people to be there to run. But we need the able people to run the business locally. And if the people watching right now we have found, they say, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that, right? I do this, I can do that. But they are not achieve what they promise. If they do not achieve what they promise, they have to leave the company. They cannot use like so-called rules to kidnap the company. You can do, you keep going. You cannot do, other people do. You get what you just can do. If you cannot do, you still getting, you are cheating. Not we are cheating. Not we are cheating. Since you cannot do, why do not let other people do? So that is why we need Heshoutang Holdings Inc. for registrations. Yes, right now some companies they are registered already, or they're being registered. They are going to register. No problem. If you have enough ability, you never worry. You will not get benefit from the system. You will. If you are worried about that, this means you are not confident with your ability. The company needs people. The people have to be able to do. If you are not able to do, how the company can grow? It's impossible. If you cannot do that, we can just transfer. Like, okay, you invested this, you invested that, okay? No problem. New people do, right? With that kind of stuff, with other people's investment, we just transfer according to the legal process, progress. When every people doing the business, you cannot just like you only share the good. Business owner, what means business owner? Another kind of information is you and the company and all the business partners need to share what? Need to share the profit, need to share the good, also need to share the bad. When the good, you jump out. When the bad, you flee away. This is not the rules. We will not admit this kind of rules whatsoever. whatsoever, sign or not. So one company, that doesn't mean company is selfish. If you're doing very well, company has the public rules. Public rules. You must get. Company impossible ourselves to do that. We need people to do. If you are able, if you are have very good ability, why company do not use you? Why company do not use you? It's impossible. It's impossible. So when something happens, we need to ask ourselves first. You cannot just blame on other people or the companies. So one company means for registration, whatever the local company registration or product registration. Right now, it is registered and somebody name. Later, it should be changed and this. And sure, we will use correct rules according to what you can do, what you have done to give reasonable benefits, the reasonable transfer. But if you keep that kind of business registration papers or this and that to make trouble, that means you're tricking. If you're tricking, the company also can trick. If you're tricking, the company also can trick. The company trick will be firstly you trick. The company change will, according to what you have done, is harming the business. So company do after you. So one company, this is the one company meaning. What is one company meaning? One company meaning is we will use Heshoutang stop to do the registrations for local. For now, which already registration already registered, we will, according to the law by the lawyer, to do the correct transfer. To do the correct transfer, reasonable transfer. If not reasonable, anyway, one company, we avoid people who cannot do well to use that kind of papers to kidnap the companies. We need other able people to do. This is one company meaning. Second, one brand. The one brand is called some brand. As I said, the brand awareness, it is very, very important. It is very, very important. For the same system, if you working under this brand, he working under his brand, it will make the energy separated. It will lose power. It will be no difference with the natural health clinics, this or that kind of business. No different with them. Cannot make big. So one system, the one company, one brand, it has to be everywhere. Right now, we already registered in most countries of our brand. Europe, UK, Africa, America. Always registered. Okay, China also. China market later. Right now, we don't need to consider about that. The third one is One Health system. The One Health system, it is Heshoutang natural health system. One Health system is Heshoutang natural health system. One management system, the fourth. management system, one management system is Heshoutang present management software. It will not the multi, it is present new Heshoutang management software. Why we need one management software? Because we need have enough data. We need to have enough data for our client's record, for our students' record. We need those kind of record in one. This kind of record in one, it is not only for we can pay people clearly. It is not only for we can record people's achievements clearly. Another kind of great purpose is we can use this kind of data, use this kind of like our clients' data, the members' data, the students' data to apply the official licenses from the government. This is another great purpose. That is why we make all our efforts to trying to put everything in one, this kind of management system, to record people's achievements and pay people clearly, calculate the credits correctly. That is just a basic purpose. Another purpose for later on we can use is we need data. We need the data for people to accept us. We need the proof of the data, including the people we have taught, including the clients we have seen, to show the government. Finally, Heshoutang will completely connected with government official program. Finally, we have to do like that way. We have to. On that way, it could make us more powerful, more powerful. So that is why we need one management system. Financial control. The financial control, we already publish information, all the world orders. With this kind of management system, they have to pay USA. They have to pay headquarters. Why? It is not just because we don't trust the local management, but it is for what? It is for the financial central control. When the local company or the people requesting investment or need investment, they ask from the headquarters. But when getting the money in, they not pay. They're not paying the headquarters. No profit paying the headquarters. So how the headquarters can pay back? How the headquarters can pay back? So the most important is the business logo paying headquarters monthly. The headquarters will pay back whatever about salaries, about commissions, about the expenses, paying back. Headquarters will USA about the financial control. We must be transparent. We must be transparent. If you do not agree, the local general the sales pitch headquarters, this means you will have another thing to do. You have another thing to do. Because headquarters paying back. Headquarters will not break headquarters promise. Headquarters said, this kind of your achievements, we need to pay you 30% commissions, 40% commissions, 50% commissions. Company will pay you in the system. Headquarters will not. And everything with this kind of financial control, including the order products. Order products might have to pay before the ship going, before the ship going, has to, for anywhere, for anywhere. If all the money paid headquarters will pay before the shipment going there. Before the shipment going there. We need to create seriously financial control. If without that guarantee, how we compare our people, how our people can pay the bills, how the company can gain the profit to make the further development, it is impossible. We even prefer to spend transaction fee among countries that just pay local. Financial control, lawful control is the new management system. We will connect with our headquarters lawyer with local company lawyers. Okay. With this lawful connection, we make every appointment, every letters, every contract secured by lawyer, secured. That is why right now, you know, the Heshoutang new system, I said we need directors make decisions. We need committee members to give the suggestions, advices. We need directors and committee members to run the business in a global level, to be in charge in different kind of countries. Before, right now we are still waiting for people's application. I will repeat one more time again. Directors' application will stop before the end of this month. Committee members' application will be stopped before the end of July. We are waiting for this kind of team to start the business globally. Not waiting. But we have to, whoever you are, all the people, whoever you are, the people who have worked for Heshoutang, or right now is working for Heshoutang, all the new people, we have to do the correct process. You do application, okay? We give the initial letters. In initial letters, we'll write what you have applied, what you have offered, and also we'll write what the company will offer, what the company, it's like everything, like rules, the benefit, and the obligation, everything we need right there, and then we'll send to you, and then you also read it, and you have no questions. And it also, like, you ask your lawyer also to check nothing, and then we sign. Once we sign, this kind of letter will be protected by American law, by USA law. We will not do the private signature anymore, because that one, no good. So that's why we need application. We compare among different peoples, according to what you can do, what you have done for the past, what you can do for the future. We will arrange a new benefit plan for you. So that's why everything in mind is one company, one brand, one health system, one management system, financial control, lawful control. We have to follow this. And this kind of, the first thing insist, everything in one, will guarantee the company can run legally, correctly. And the one company for Heshoutang Holdings Inc., the people, investors, okay, and the directors and the committee members. For investors, we will invest Heshoutang Holdings Inc. We will invest on the top. For all the regular members, like basic member, the leading master, stage manager, the country manager, the regional manager, global manager, their credit, it will get the profit for the holdings level. For the holdings level, it's not in the local level. It is in the holdings level. So everybody, your investors, right? You invest Cordon Inc. You didn't invest Cordon USA. You didn't invest Cordon Canada. You didn't invest Cordon Africa. No, you invest Cordon Holdings Inc. So this is about everything in one. Everything in one. It's first insist of Cordon 5 insist. One company, Cordon Holdings Inc. One brand, Cordon brand. One health system, Cordon Natural Health System. One management system, Cordon New management software. Financial control. All the orders paying to headquarters. Headquarters paying back. Whatever the expenses, commissions, including the profit payment, we pay. Headquarters pay back. On this, we can guarantee every people's benefit. Local control, doing everything legally. Firstly, because headquarters in USA, we will follow the USA laws. Under on the basis of USA laws, for the local country, different countries will combine with local countries' laws. Sure, local country, we have to follow the local country's laws. But later, because headquarters assigned you, appointed you, right? And that letters is protected by US law. If you achieved what you should do, but company do not pay you, you can with that letter to take it out to USA. If you didn't achieve what you promised, right? The company will not pay. Sure, the company will not take you out, except you are fighting that kind of stuff. This is everything in one. Everything in one. So I don't know why the people choose this as doesn't belong to. Some people choose everything in one. Everything in one doesn't belong to Code 5 insist. We explained everything has to be in one. Okay. Second insist is health purpose. The health purpose, in fact, we have already talked a lot. Heshoutang company is a health purpose company. For raising capitals, for charging people, it is because we need that to keep going. That's it. But health purpose is Heshoutang company purpose. Heshoutang company purpose. Okay. Heshoutang new management software, it is on the basis of health purpose also. So this is the first insist, this is second insist. We must insist on that, including we ask people to pass the examination. This is also a health purpose action. To be a leading master, also a health purpose action. Products production also. So the health purpose, everywhere. Doing good to people. Doing good to people is another Heshoutang insists. We have to do good to people. But people need understanding. And people also need to consider company. You cannot just consider you. When we're doing anything, we will consider the people, whoever is old people or the new people. We will consider. When we're considering, we're giving the rules, we give the benefits, we give obligations too. Okay? If you think it's not okay, you can see why not okay. If you think not okay, and we think you're okay is not okay, we can publicly, whatever to give the lawyer, to give the all people to see. Okay? Okay. Doing good to people, we must be that. Because company need good people, need able people to do. We have to treat our people good. The people also have to consider company. To doing good, it must be both sides. It's one side cannot grow. Only fire energy, only water energy, nothing can happen. The happen is only die. So company, you see, even our new management system. Maybe some people see, the company doesn't set a salary for the basic members, for the state manager, for country managers. First, as I said, what is business owner? Business owner is you doing good, you get good. You're doing bad, you get bad. And also, company paying you because you can do. If you cannot do, why company paying you? Since that, we according to do, we give you. That's why we set up the commissions, the profit shares, the credit, many kind of things. In fact, all the rules in the new management system, it depends on your ability. It depends what you can do. You can do, you gain more. You cannot do, you gain less. Or you cannot, you do less, you gain less. You cannot do out. Only this way. This is reasonable. The company, their health purpose, but company is not charity. Doing charity over die. The company set up the platform. The company set up the products, set up a system. But this kind of system platform need people to do. And also because of this, that is why we see every people should start from basic members. The basic members, you will get income from patients, from clients. And leading masters, you will get the benefit from your students, right? The state managers, you will get more according to the profit what you have created on this state. We give 20% to the state managers. If you can create $100,000 profit in this state, company monthly pay you 20,000 monthly. Pay 20,000, including your leading master and the leading master, including your seeing your own clients. It's ending. So the new system is adding more benefit what you can do. You can do, you here. You cannot do, you leave. So doing good to people need to do good to company too. First in system. No, this is third in system. The first one is setting up natural health climate. Natural health climate, we have explained before. Natural health climate is a habit or knowledge. When the people get these problems, what they should remember. So this is called health, climate. This is very important. This is very, very important if we can do the natural health big or not. In fact, this kind of insist on the 5 insist list, it is the last one. It's the last one. The another one is what? Is Heshoutang business open for everybody to join. Whoever you are, if you have the sources, if you have the capital, if you have the ability to run business, whatever, whoever, whenever, Heshoutang will open the chances for the people to join. Even though later on, if the Heshoutang company has created billions of achievements, at that time, the business Heshoutang also open for the people to join, to share the benefit, So this is 5 Heshoutang insist. And this kind of 5 Heshoutang insist, it tells all of the world people, Heshoutang created the world #1 natural health system. Heshoutang created the world the very good the management software, management structure system, right? And Heshoutang insists on everything. One, insist on health purpose, insist on doing good to people, insist on setting up natural health, climate on where? Set up on the Heshoutang.media. Many people this website they do not know. They do not pay out for the last Heshoutang.media. .media, okay? Will you explain more about this? And Heshoutang will open for all people, whoever, whenever, wherever, the chances to get the benefit from the Heshoutang business. If you can, if you want, if you can do, you have the chances to do. How much you can get depends on how much you can do. One topic, 1 hour. This kind of teaching, I do not know if you think it is interesting or not. You know, one topic. In fact, if it does not, no, 9 of the above, okay? You're right. Okay, finally we will talk this. Which one does not belong to Heshoutang 5 insists? 9 of the above. And then 1 score you got. Okay, if you choose any one of this, like somebody they choose everything in 1, huh? They choose that one, and the 1 score they lose. Okay, that's all for today. I have many calls recording me. I missed that call, so thank you everybody. Any questions? Email me, write on the WhatsApp group. We hope, especially about business questions, it's better you can write on the group, and we will reply on group. Thank you.